dear beloved. In the ancient scrolls of subtle anatomy, where the body is a temple, the sages of old whispered of a sacred city hidden not in the heavens, nor beneath the earth, but within the core of man, the city of jewels, Manipura. It is no ordinary city. It does not exist in time as a ruin or a monument, but in vibration, burning silently behind the navel like a golden sun. Here, in this radiant domain between the heart and the womb, the ancients saw the seat of divine fire, the third chakra, glowing with sovereign purpose and celestial memory. The Vedic mystics called it the Manipura, the resplendent jewel lotus, a citadel built not with stone but with the architecture of will, courage, and radiant knowing. Its bricks are resolve. Its towers, self-mastery. Its gates swing open not with keys, but with choice. And each jewel within it hums with the stories of stars, fragments of the original light carried down through bloodlines, breath, and spirit. This city was known to the seers who wandered deserts in silence, to the prophets who spoke with fire, and to the mystics who sat in stillness while stars turned overhead. The city of jewels is the solar temple of the soul, the spiritual sun within, the place where heaven meets earth in the burning power of I Am. It is here that your destiny stirs. Not above in the skies. Not outside in the world. But within this golden chamber of command and surrender. Where desire is tested in flame, and only that which is pure becomes form. The celestial councils speak in symbols, and in this city, the symbols are fire, gold, and the lion. The fire that transforms doubt into clarity. The gold that is refined will. The lion that walks without fear. To awaken this city is to awaken your divine inheritance as a co-creator. For the jewels within are not wealth of the world, but the virtues that outlast empires, discipline, radiance, discernment, responsibility, and inner throne. Place your hand upon your solar plexus. Feel that ancient gate warm to your presence. You are not a beggar in this world, you are the builder of realms. You are not lost, you are the map and the flame. And this city of jewels, eternal and celestial, lives within you still. Let its golden fire rise. Let its jewels shine. And let your life reflect the royalty of your soul. In the sacred architecture of the soul, the solar plexus, Manipura, is revered as the city of jewels, a celestial city not bound by stone, but built of will, fire, and divine inheritance. It is here, in this inner sanctum of golden flame, that the ancient mystics and prophets recognized the true treasury of man, not coins, not crowns, but the radiant capacity to command one's reality through aligned intent. Financial blessings, in this light, are not born from struggle or chance, but from this jeweled city within you, where the vibration of worth, the flame of purpose, and the jewel of self-trust align with cosmic law. The ancient sages taught that each jewel in Manipura represents a virtue that magnetizes abundance, clarity of vision, like a polished citrine. Radiance of action, like burning gold. Inner certainty, a diamond formed by pressure and time. Responsibility, the emerald of kings. Divine confidence, the topaz of prophets and queens. When you place your hand chakra over your solar plexus, you are not merely touching the body, you are activating the command center of your financial destiny. You are summoning the flame that turns dreams into form and desires into movement across the quantum lattice of life. From the heavens above, this chakra appears as a radiant sun spinning at the center of your being, broadcasting signals of abundance or scarcity, sovereignty or survival. What you affirm here becomes law. What you believe here becomes embodied. The spiritual historians of every age knew, the world around you rises to meet the energy you emit from this city. If your jewels are dimmed by fear, life reflects shadows. But when polished by faith, action, and presence, they become mirrors to divine overflow. True financial blessings begin here, not in the marketplace, but in the city of jewels within your soul. For even gold must answer to the vibration that calls it. And your vibration is set in this city. So breathe now into this golden palace. Let the light of the eternal sun flood your inner halls. See the ancient treasury restored, your value, your voice, your vision. Declare, I am a vessel of divine wealth. My energy is valuable. My presence commands provision. My path is lined with light. In the city of jewels, nothing is withheld from the worthy. And the worthy are those who remember who they are. You are the sovereign flame. You are the living vault. And from this radiant seat within you, all true wealth flows. In the scrolls of ancient knowing, inscribed not with ink but with light across the soul of humanity, the solar plexus chakra was known as Manipura, the city of jewels. A city not made by hands, but by divine design. A city not found on maps, but in the hidden temple of the self, where the fire of the sun meets the wisdom of the stars. This is the seat of your divine authority, where spirit and matter convene, where will becomes word, and word becomes wealth. To understand financial blessings through the city of jewels is to see money not as an object of pursuit, but as a frequency responding to your inner radiance. Gold in the outer world is but a reflection of gold in the soul. And that soul gold gathers in this sacred city, glowing behind your navel, where the great flame of your personal sun spins with power. This city, guarded by ancient forces and celestial memory, holds the original contracts of abundance, written not in currency, but in intention, alignment, and vibrational law. In ages past, the mystics, prophets, and temple architects built outer empires to mirror this inner kingdom. They understood, the wealth of the world is merely a shadow of the wealth already within. Each jewel in Manipura is a code, the ruby of right action, igniting movement and enterprise. The topaz of sacred confidence, attracting opportunity and support. The amber of inner clarity, dissolving confusion about worth. The sapphire of sacred boundaries, protecting the flow of blessing. The diamond of unshakable self-trust, through which wealth multiplies. When you place your hand over this holy city within you, you are not simply seeking power, you are remembering it. You are aligning your breath with the central sun of your being, and in doing so, calling forth the resources the cosmos longs to release into your life. Financial blessings are not favors. They are responses. Responses to your vibration, to your readiness, to your self-honoring. The city of jewels teaches this, all that you seek already belongs to you in spirit. It awaits your permission to appear. You are the governor of this inner kingdom. And as you breathe, focus, and affirm your worth, the city awakens, its gates open, and the rivers of provision begin to flow. So declare from this golden throne, I dwell in the city of jewels. I radiate from the sun within. Financial blessings are drawn to me, for I am the vibration of divine wealth. And from this sacred center, the universe listens, and answers. O divine architect of light, O keeper of the inner flame, O eternal sun that burns within the temple of the soul, I now turn inward to the sacred threshold of Manipura, the city of jewels, where the sovereign spark of the cosmos resides in me. From the golden halls of my being, where sacred fire spins and the jewels of will and destiny gleam, I call forth the celestial currents of abundance. I summon financial blessings, not from lack, but from the fullness of this radiant kingdom within. O city of jewels, seat of radiant power, crown of the solar body, forge of the divine will, awaken now. Open your gates of golden light. Let the ruby of righteous desire burn bright. Let the citrine of confidence beam from my core, Let the diamond of divine trust illuminate every path. Let the sapphire of clear vision guard my wealth. Let the emerald of sacred harmony guide every transaction. By the authority of the sun within me, I declare myself aligned with the frequency of divine provision. No blessing is withheld where the inner fire burns pure. No need remains unmet where the self is seen as sacred. As it was in the days of the ancient ones, those who walked in robes of starlight, who governed empires from the seat of spirit, so may it be again within me. From this city of jewels, may rivers of opportunity flow. May doors open not by force, but by presence. May money come not as pursuit, but as resonance. May wealth not corrupt, but complete what was always holy in me. O radiant flame, I breathe into you now. I trust you. I listen. I command by surrender. So let the treasury of heaven mirror the treasure of the soul. Let the jewels within call forth the jewels without. Let every blessing destined for me rise from the golden ground of this sacred city. I am the city of jewels. I am the sovereign flame. I am the magnet of divine supply. And so it is. Beloved soul, you now enter the sacred temple within, the place the ancients called Manipura, the city of jewels. It is not built with stone, but with light. It does not dwell in the outer world, but radiates behind your navel, a golden sun, spinning with your divine inheritance. Place your hand gently upon this radiant gate. Feel the warmth, the sovereign fire, for this is the seat of your personal power, your sacred command, your connection to the celestial treasury. Now call forth the blessing, not as a beggar, but as a sovereign. You are the keeper of the city of jewels. And from this throne of inner gold, you now summon wealth, not from desperation, but from remembrance. Invoke the rubies of righteous desire. Invoke the topaz of true confidence. Invoke the diamond of enduring trust. Invoke the citrine of clarity in purpose. Invoke the emerald of harmony between spirit and form. Speak to your city. Call to the flame. O radiant sun within me, O jewel-laden throne of divine will, open your gates and release the currents of my abundance. Let all financial blessings destined for me rise through your power and pour into my life. I do not chase, I align. I do not grasp, I radiate. For all that is mine flows to me through the law of resonance. Breathe deeply into this city of jewels. With each breath, you polish the jewels of your self-worth. With each breath, you ignite the fire of manifestation. With each breath, you become more visible to the quantum field, where energy becomes form and prayer becomes provision. You are not asking for what is not yours. You are receiving what has long been prepared. From this sacred city within, the universe hears your call. And as you stand in your light, as you walk in your worth, the gates of divine economy open before you. You are the city of jewels. You are the golden flame. You are the living channel of wealth made holy. And so it is. You stand before the golden gates of your power. In the city of jewels, you summon abundance not with force, but with fire. I invoke the blessings of sacred provision. Let wealth rise from the flame of my worth. You awaken the sun within, the jewel-laden throne of your will. Each breath into your solar plexus ignites a new command to the cosmos. I call forth celestial streams of gold. Let all that I need meet me in divine timing. Within you lies the treasury of ancient empires, glowing and alive. You speak now from the sovereign seat of Manipura. I open the vault of divine supply. I am the radiance through which all riches flow. From the halls of golden fire, your desire is forged in clarity. Not all that glitters is true, but your light is. May every coin that comes to me be clean, blessed, and aligned with my soul's purpose. The ancients knew, true power rises from the center. You have returned to that knowing. O divine Sun, shine through me. Make me a magnet of wealth and sacred opportunity. You breathe into your core and feel the lion awaken. The jewels of your self-worth are polished by belief. I am worthy of overflow. I stand in the sacred economics of the universe. From the eternal solar flame, your voice becomes a decree. In the language of energy, your confidence speaks louder than gold. I am the vibration of divine success. What I build prospers. What I touch multiplies. You walk through the inner gates of the city of jewels. Here, destiny and desire are not separate, they dance. I now receive the financial blessings destined for me since the beginning. You are no longer a seeker, you are a sovereign. The energy you send from this chakra becomes instruction to reality. I command with love. I receive with grace. I attract with truth. The spiritual sun spins within your belly, brighter than any star above. Its radiance reshapes the field around you. By the fire within me, I draw to me all provision needed for my divine path. From ancient times to now, the wealth of the wise has always flowed from within. You remember now what kings and sages once knew. My value is eternal. Financial abundance aligns with my presence. You stand tall in your own light, unchallenged, unshaken. From this unmovable center, blessings emerge like rivers. Money flows to me with ease and reverence. I honor it, and it honors me. The fire of Manipura answers to your intent. Each jewel gleams in response to your sacred focus. With clarity, I shape reality. I breathe wealth into form with every choice. You remember the codes etched in the flame: purpose, power, provision. This is the language of the city of jewels. I live in alignment. Therefore, I live in abundance. You now claim your rightful place in the divine economy. Not as a servant of fear, but as an heir to light. I am the city of jewels. From my solar throne, I call forth wealth, joyfully and endlessly. You place your hand over the center of your power, the city of jewels where ancient gold glows within you. From the fire of my being, I summon divine wealth that honors my spirit and sustains my path. You are seated on the golden throne within, where kings once knelt before their own light. Let every jewel of courage, clarity, and vision magnetize prosperity into my life. The sun of your soul burns bright in this sacred city. It remembers your worth even when you forget. By the fire of Manipura, I receive financial blessings that reflect my divine inheritance. The elders once spoke of a temple of flame in the belly of the mystic. That temple is alive in you now. I awaken the sacred economy of my being, where faith creates form and wealth flows freely. You walk the inner streets of the city of jewels, lined not with stone but with decisions rooted in sovereignty. May all that I spend, receive, and share be aligned with my highest light. Through your breath, the inner sun spins and sends out a signal. The universe listens for this very song. I broadcast the vibration of abundance. Let all things rich in truth be drawn to me. This is not a center of ego, but of right alignment. The sacred fire does not burn, it refines. May financial blessings come purified, guided by divine intelligence, and sustained by integrity. You are the city of jewels. Every gem within you is a symbol of unseen wealth made visible. I call forth visible wealth now, from invisible realms, through my clarity, action, and grace. The mystics taught that the sun within is greater than gold. You remember this now. I do not chase abundance, I generate it. I do not fear loss, I embody gain. The ancestors see your light and smile. For they know the fire you carry has always been the source. I receive wealth not only for me, but for the healing of my lineage and the blessing of future generations. Each jewel in your solar plexus is a prayer carved in light. You hold the keys to manifestation within you. With every breath, I unlock the treasury of heaven already alive in my core. You rise like a sun over your own life, no longer a shadow to yourself. From the center of this golden city, I decree, I am prosperous, I am supported, I am radiant with receiving. This inner kingdom is not fantasy, it is law. It answers to your command. I invoke divine order into my finances. May all income, investment, and increase serve the greater good. The flame within is ancient and intelligent. It knows what you are ready to hold. May I receive all that I am prepared for. May I grow into even more. You are no longer waiting to be blessed. You are the place from which blessings begin. I stand in the city of jewels. I radiate abundance. I am the source, the signal, and the receiver of divine wealth. You awaken in the city of jewels, where the sovereign flame glows behind your navel. This is the seat of your will and the origin of all radiant provision. By the light of my inner sun, I invoke divine financial blessings to flow toward me in grace and truth. From the ancient temples of your soul, the golden fires rise. Your breath becomes command, your presence becomes magnetism. I now call forth prosperity aligned with my sacred dignity and destined path. As the mystics once knew, the treasure is never outside you. The true wealth shines from within. Let every jewel in my solar plexus awaken, drawing to me opportunities born of light. You are seated in your inner citadel, where fire does not destroy, it refines. The flames of worthiness burn away all doubt. From the city of jewels, I summon rivers of financial abundance to nourish every corner of my life. The ancient sun within spins in perfect harmony. You are not chasing wealth, you are embodying it. I invoke the frequency of divine income, sustainable increase, and joyful overflow. You place your hand over this sacred solar gate. A command issues silently through your spirit. May wealth honor me as I honor the sacred purpose within my soul. From the golden courts of this celestial city, your voice rises. You are heard in unseen places. I invite every resource, every dollar, every divine transaction meant for me to now arrive in full alignment. You are no longer waiting. You are declaring. Your declaration becomes the law of your field. As the fire in my center glows, so too does my life expand with radiant provision. The spiritual sun within remembers every prayer you have ever whispered in lack. Now, it answers with fire. I call back my financial power, fully restored, fully redeemed, and flowing now. This city of jewels is not metaphor, it is spiritual infrastructure. Its gates open when you believe. I unlock the vaults of divine wealth stored within my being, and I open to receive with holy readiness. Like a golden temple humming with ancient electricity, you vibrate with command. Wealth recognizes you as one of its own. I invoke prosperity, not as a possession, but as a vibration I fully embody. You are seen by the universe not through appearance, but through vibration. Let yours now shine like citrine and sustone. I attract divine compensation for the light I offer, the service I give, and the truth I carry. In the sacred city, you are the architect, the flame, and the throne. You no longer doubt your position. I call to me abundance that is pure, peaceful, and perfectly timed. It is done. Here in the city of jewels, your ancestors stand with you. They see the fire you carry as the continuation of their prayers. I receive wealth not only for myself, but to fulfill the divine dreams of generations before me. You rise from this golden center, a sovereign sun in human form. Money flows to the light, and you are that light. I am the city of jewels. I am the flame of provision. I am the vessel of sacred wealth. And so it is. You stand at the gates of your inner citadel, the city of jewels, where golden light spins in silence. Here, you remember, wealth is not chased, it is summoned. I invoke the fire of divine abundance within me, may it burn away doubt and draw forth prosperity with grace. In this sacred solar temple, your breath becomes a command, your posture becomes a magnet. From the center of my power, I summon every financial blessing prepared for me since the beginning. As your hand rests over the seat of your will, the ancient jewels begin to gleam. I awaken the golden codes of provision stored within my body. I am ready to receive. The mystics of old once knelt before this light. Now it rises in you. I invoke wealth that matches my integrity, honors my gifts, and multiplies through alignment. You no longer speak from scarcity. You speak from your throne. Let all resources meant for me rise now from the fire of Manipura and flow into my life with certainty. The golden lion of your center awakens, not to fight, but to claim. By the sovereignty of my soul, I declare, I am a channel of celestial abundance on earth. The city of jewels glows brighter when you remember your worth. I radiate the frequency of wealth. I receive as one who is whole, wise, and worthy. You breathe into the temple of your power, where spiritual light meets physical form. May money come to me as a sacred ally, guided, blessed, and aligned with divine order. Your center is not a place of ego, it is a sun of sacred command. I summon overflow not for possession, but for purpose, peace, and upliftment. The ancient light within you pulses with memory of lifetimes where you lived as gold. I call back the forgotten wealth of my soul. Let it now return, reborn in rightful form. From the solar archives of your being, the scrolls of abundance are rewritten. I open the vaults of provision that match the frequency of my evolved self. Your presence is the prayer. Your focus is the flame. As I dwell in the city of jewels, I magnetize the currency of heaven into the pathways of my life. The ancestors gather at your side, watching the fire you tend. Through me, financial blessings become vessels of healing for all who came before and all who will come after. From the halls of this inner kingdom, you walk as the architect of your abundance. I construct my reality from radiance. Let wealth now mirror the light I carry. You are no longer waiting, you are remembering. The city of jewels was always yours. I am the light, the vessel, and the vault. I receive now all that aligns with the soul of who I truly am. You stand within the radiant gates of the city of jewels, where golden flame dances in stillness. I now awaken the treasury within me. May divine abundance rise from this sacred fire and find its form in my life. Your hand rests upon the throne of your power, and the ancient sun within you stirs. From this sovereign seat, I call forth financial blessings that match the vibration of my purpose. You are the keeper of this inner citadel, where clarity creates currency and will becomes wealth. I invoke sacred riches from the flame of alignment, and I welcome them into my hands with reverence. This golden city within has known the footsteps of sages, prophets, and kings. As they once summoned abundance through the fire of being, so now do I. From this temple of divine light, you no longer hope, you declare. Let money, support, and overflow come to me as reflections of the light I embody. The jewels of this city are your qualities: confidence, clarity, courage, command. May each awakened jewel draw financial blessings that serve my soul's great unfolding. You are not here to chase provision. You are here to become it. I am the vibration of wealth. I attract resources in harmony with my highest path. The ancient scrolls whisper, the sun within governs the flow of fortune. As I breathe into this sacred center, I summon divine compensation for my sacred contribution. You are the light that magnetizes prosperity, not through effort, but through essence. From the city of jewels, I command money to meet me where my soul walks. The alchemy of this chakra turns will into gold, intention into provision. Let the fire within me become the forge of every financial blessing I am prepared to hold. You rise from the inner temple, not in arrogance, but in radiance. I receive without guilt. I give without fear. I steward wealth with wisdom. Your breath is prayer, and your presence is magnetic. May all that is mine by right of vibration appear with grace and remain with peace. From this solar throne, you do not demand, you align. I call forth clients, contracts, income, and impact, all blessed, balanced, and bountiful. The city of jewels holds no greed, only sacred exchange. May my financial blessings reflect the purity of my service and the power of my truth. Now you remember, you are not separate from abundance. You are its origin. I am the city of jewels. I am the golden gate. I am the throne from which wealth flows. And so it is. Within you rises the radiant citadel, the city of jewels, where golden wisdom sleeps beneath your ribs. I call upon the jeweled fire of my inner sun to awaken divine provision and draw wealth into the world through me. You dwell in the throne of solar light, where your will aligns with celestial law. From the sacred seat of power, I command abundance to orbit my being in harmony with divine timing. You breathe into the golden palace, where ancient kings once meditated upon destiny. May the crown of my purpose summon forth treasures yet unseen, riches yet untouched. Within the golden gates of this sacred city, your light is the currency. I now circulate joy, service, and worth, and so return to me the wealth of heaven's design. You are the gatekeeper of the city of jewels, where clarity shapes reality. I invoke financial increase that mirrors the integrity and radiance of my inner kingdom. Here in this luminous center, the jewel of courage glows bright. I receive bold blessings, expansive breakthroughs, and the financial strength to fulfill my soul's vow. This is the citadel where kings are born, and queens are crowned by the fire of purpose. I stand in the fire and decree, let the blessings of gold and goodness fall like rain. You walk the sunlit halls of the inner city, where every jewel echoes a divine law. Let financial miracles arrive through the corridor of alignment, lit by the torches of trust. You are cloaked in the robes of solar wisdom, woven from light and legacy. I wear the garment of abundance and magnetize wealth as a reflection of my radiant service. Within the jeweled vault of this chakra rests your scroll of destiny. As I read my sacred mission, may heaven pour into my hands the means to fulfill it with ease. Here burns the sacred fire, not to consume, but to transmute. Let all fear be burned away, and in its place, let abundance rise as the natural echo of my essence. In this golden center, you remember who you are, sovereign, chosen, and worthy. I allow wealth to rise to meet me, for my heart is clean and my purpose is pure. You are seated upon a throne of intention, facing the four winds of provision. I summon financial favor from the north, contracts from the east, clients from the south, and blessings from the west. The city of jewels is not built from stone, but from certainty, devotion, and divine will. I command doors to open in places I have not yet walked, wealth to come from ways I have not yet seen. Now the citadel awakens fully. The solar fires blaze with celestial memory. I am the light that calls abundance home. I am the city. I am the crown. I am the gold. You sit within the city of jewels, where the gold of heaven descends into your will. From this radiant citadel within, I summon wealth with clarity, with dignity, and with divine right. The sacred sun of your center rises, igniting the sapphire domes of power. I invoke the sacred fire of provision. Let riches mirror the light I carry. You are cloaked in solar robes, stitched with the language of the stars. May the treasury of the heavens open, and pour into my path abundance eternal. The jewels within you awaken, shimmering with codes of divine order. By the command of light within, I call forth financial grace in sacred sequence. Here in the city lit by inner suns, wealth is born of aligned will. As I stand sovereign within myself, I draw to me the gold of every realm. The citadel of your soul is etched in celestial script. I now speak the ancient words of calling, and abundance comes to serve its priest. You are the steward of the city of jewels, keeper of sacred wealth. With reverence and responsibility, I receive the treasures meant for my journey. From this center, kings once commanded crops to grow and empires to rise. I awaken that voice within, and decree, let all my needs be met with divine excess. Every breath you take in this city shapes a new reality. With every inhale, I gather wealth. With every exhale, I bless the world. Golden winds blow through your inner sanctum, carrying the scent of new fortunes. I invite the wind of wealth to circle me, surround me, and sing prosperity into my name. Your solar gates are lined with emeralds of wisdom and rubies of valor. With courage and insight, I step into the temple of divine increase. You are the alchemist seated in the city of jewels, where desire becomes form. I transmute intention into income, vision into value, purpose into provision. This city inside you is watched by the stars and blessed by the ancients. May the blessings of those before me rise now as gold beneath my feet. Here, light is currency and trust is the foundation. I invest my faith into the quantum vault, and return is guaranteed by eternity. The city of jewels glows with memory, you are made of solar inheritance. I accept my divine inheritance now. I am the light. I am the gold. I am the key. You enter the city of jewels, where your will glows like a golden sun. From this throne of inner light, I summon wealth in forms both seen and unseen. Here, in the sacred city lit by celestial fire, your desire becomes decree. By the power of this golden temple within, I command prosperity to walk with me. You dwell now in the jeweled palace of your own divine authority. Let riches rise like dawn from the vault of heaven, in honor of my awakened soul. The solar flame within you speaks in the language of the stars. From the center of my being, I call forth abundance that honors the divine code I carry. Ancient emeralds of courage and topaz of wisdom line your inner citadel. With boldness and clarity, I invite wealth to orbit the sun within me. This sacred center, once known by sages and mystics, pulses with the power to shape empires. As the ancients once declared, I now affirm, my light is sovereign, and it attracts divine fortune. Your solar temple is a gate between the heavens and the earth. From this sacred gate, I receive blessings from every realm into this living breath. The city of jewels reflects the majesty of your soul's inheritance. I claim my birthright of golden provision, flowing now like rivers through every aspect of my life. From this golden sanctuary, you are crowned with divine influence. By the light within, I magnetize opportunities, allies, and wealth in divine harmony. In this inner sanctum, every jewel carries a vibration of abundance. I activate each radiant gem within me, and with them, summon financial miracles aligned with my purpose. The sun in your core echoes with the chants of ascended ones. I rise with their breath in my lungs, their blessings in my blood, their gold in my gaze. You are the custodian of celestial treasures stored in the vault of your will. From this radiant trust, I withdraw divine compensation for all I have dared to dream. In the city of jewels, your words shape dimensions and invite creation. As I speak with the fire of truth, so shall wealth respond with loyalty and grace. Your solar realm is not a place, it is a field of divine resonance. I align with that field now, and allow all forms of wealth to blossom in my name. The solar jewel within you gleams like a star suspended in eternity. From this eternal brilliance, I draw forth endless abundance, and anchor it into every layer of my life. You enter the city of jewels, where golden citadels of light rise within you. From this radiant throne, I summon the treasures of the cosmos to answer the call of my sacred worth. Beneath your hand upon the solar gate, ancient suns awaken. Let wealth stream through these solar fires, where divine confidence burns away lack and limitation. The jeweled city within pulses with the wisdom of your ancestors. I invoke the blessings of those who walked in royal alignment before me, let their fortunes become mine. Each breath you take in this temple of gold turns desire into decree. As the city of jewels spins within, I call forth golden rivers of provision from the unseen realms. You are a sovereign standing within the citadel of your power. From this throne of solar radiance, I draw financial blessings through will, honor, and divine alignment. In the city of jewels, your thoughts are commands etched in light. I now declare, wealth is loyal to me, because I have remembered my eternal light. Your solar temple, forged in the celestial womb, is encoded with abundance. I activate the ancient code within, and riches pour forth as reflections of my divinely sanctioned will. The golden sun within you burns with sacred intent. With each breath, I inflame the circuits of prosperity that now bloom as miracles before me. The jewels within you are not stone, they are living essences of divine supply. I awaken the emerald of wisdom, the ruby of courage, and the sapphire of sacred strategy to enrich my life. In the city of jewels, your willpower is a chariot drawn by light. As I focus, so reality bends, as I decree, so wealth responds. Golden arches of past lives echo through this city of sun. I reclaim the fortunes left in other lifetimes, pulling them now through this portal of solar light. This jeweled palace knows no poverty, only radiant sufficiency. By its flame I am refined, by its wisdom, I am enriched beyond reason. Your body is the sacred vessel, your solar plexus the treasury of the divine. I now open the vaults of the cosmos to receive divine inheritance, unearned and unstoppable. Here, where fire dances with soul, your commands are celestial contracts. I write now in light, let wealth come to me swiftly, beautifully, and with honor. The city of jewels is a beacon in the quantum sea. I rise now as that light, summoning all forms of wealth to orbit my brilliance and fulfill their sacred mission. You stand at the gates of the city of jewels, where your will is law and your radiance is the key. From this throne of inner gold, I summon wealth worthy of my divine birthright. In this solar city, your light is currency, your desire, command. I call upon the ancient fires to awaken rivers of provision through every cell of my being. The city of jewels pulses beneath your hand as you breathe through the solar plexus. From this center of command, I invite treasures from the invisible into the visible. Here, you are sovereign, crowned by sunlight, enthroned in purpose. Let all blessings aligned with prosperity rise to meet me now. Within this citadel of solar fire, you are not separate from abundance, you are its source. I ignite the flame of confidence and decree, wealth moves in harmony with my breath. Each jewel in this luminous realm mirrors a truth, that you were born to shine, lead, and receive. I awaken the golden city within, and abundance flows in service to my sacred mission. The city's gates open when you remember who you are. As a child of the sun, I magnetize financial blessings from every direction of time. This is no fantasy, this is the celestial kingdom encoded into your core. By the light of my solar soul, I summon riches from the vaults of eternity. The city of jewels holds the memory of empires and oracles. I call forth the fortunes once entrusted to the mystics and monarchs, let their flow begin again in me. You are the sun incarnate, and the sun knows no lack. I now radiate the frequency of wealth into the quantum field, and the field responds in kind. In the jeweled city, your word is decree and your vision, destiny. I speak now into the ethos, abundance is my inheritance, and I walk in it with grace. From this golden seat of power, you breathe purpose into every financial current. I send my energy forth, and it returns with interest, multiplied, magnified, sanctified. The city of jewels is the memory of heaven cast into form. I now draw down celestial provision, to manifest on earth as divine supply. You are crowned not in gold, but in solar will, the might to choose wealth as your mirror. I welcome all forms of sacred wealth, for they are reflections of my inner throne. Here, where divine fire meets human form, you are limitless. From the jeweled city within, I summon wealth in service to the light I carry. You awaken within the city of jewels, where your inner sun burns bright and calls forth divine riches. From this sacred fire, I summon wealth that honors my soul's purpose and serves the highest good. You stand at the golden gates of your inner kingdom, radiant with power and clarity. I command the flow of abundance to move effortless toward me, aligned with my highest will. The jewels of courage, wisdom, and strength adorn your solar throne. May these sacred gems attract financial blessings that uplift and expand my life. Within this luminous city, your will shapes reality and your intent crafts fortune. I invoke the celestial energies that multiply my provision and manifest prosperity. You are the sovereign of this radiant realm, where light and wealth merge as one. From the core of my being, I draw forth endless streams of divine abundance. The flames of Manipura ignite your passion and open pathways to wealth. I breathe in prosperity and exhale limitations, I embody the frequency of financial freedom. In this sacred city, your voice is a beacon that calls forth blessings from the cosmos. I speak the language of abundance, and it answers with grace and generosity. The ancestral jewels within you hold the wisdom of ancient financial kings and queens. I claim their legacy and invite their prosperity into my present reality. Your solar plexus glows with radiant light, a magnet for divine favor. I attract opportunities, resources, and support that align with my highest good. The city of jewels reflects your inner sovereignty and invites sacred wealth to dwell within. I welcome financial blessings that flow harmoniously and sustain my soul's journey. Your inner flame burns steady and strong, illuminating the path to abundance. I trust the universe to deliver riches beyond measure, timed perfectly for my growth. The jewels of intention and action sparkle within your solar center. I align my thoughts and deeds with prosperity, inviting miraculous financial breakthroughs. Within this celestial city, you are empowered to manifest all that you need. I declare my readiness to receive divine wealth in all its sacred forms. The golden light of your solar plexus chakra shines as a lighthouse for abundance. I release resistance and open fully to the blessings that await me. You are the keeper of the City of Jewels, a sacred sanctuary of wealth and wisdom. With humility and strength, I embrace my divine right to live in overflowing prosperity. You stand at the threshold of the City of Jewels, where your inner sun burns bright with sovereign light. From this radiant throne within, I summon abundant wealth aligned with my highest purpose. Within your solar citadel, the ancient fires of creation ignite. I call forth financial blessings that honor my spirit and expand my earthly journey. The golden jewels of courage, clarity, and power adorn your inner palace. May these sacred gems magnetize prosperity into every chamber of my life. You breathe deeply into the fire of Manipura, awakening ancestral abundance. I invoke the wealth of generations past to flow freely through me now. Your will, like a burning star, commands the currents of fortune. I declare my readiness to receive divine riches in perfect timing and measure. The City of Jewels reflects your sacred sovereignty and infinite worth. From this center of power, I attract financial blessings that serve my highest good. You are a beacon of radiant light, calling forth blessings from cosmic realms. I open myself fully to receive all forms of prosperity with gratitude and grace. Your solar plexus glows with the fire of transformation and manifestation. I transmute all limitations into streams of flowing abundance. In this luminous city, your voice is a sacred decree of wealth. I speak my intentions clearly and watch as the universe responds with generosity. The jewels within you hold the wisdom of divine economy. I align my thoughts, feelings, and actions to the sacred flow of financial blessings. You are crowned by the golden light of Manipura, the source of inner power. I claim my divine inheritance and welcome wealth in all its sacred forms. The City of Jewels is the sanctuary where your true value is honored. I walk with confidence and attract opportunities that reflect my soul's worth. Your breath ignites the fire of prosperity within this sacred city. With each inhale, I draw in abundance, with each exhale, I release resistance. The ancient light of the solar plexus chakra guides your path to riches. I trust in the unfolding of divine timing and open to receive all blessings. You are the sovereign guardian of the City of Jewels, radiant and whole. I stand firmly in my power, welcoming financial blessings that uplift me and all around me. You stand within the City of Jewels, where your inner sun blazes with sovereign power. From this throne of radiant light, I summon abundant wealth to flow into my life with grace and ease. Beneath your hand, the golden fire of the solar plexus awakens the treasures of divine provision. I call forth financial blessings that honor my soul's purpose and uplift my spirit. The jewels of courage, clarity, and strength adorn your inner citadel. May these sacred gems attract prosperity in alignment with my highest good. You breathe deeply into this sacred center, igniting ancient energies of abundance. I invoke the sacred flow of wealth from the cosmic storehouse into my reality. Your will is the mighty sun, commanding the currents of fortune and favor. I decree that financial blessings come swiftly and abundantly to support my sacred path. The City of Jewels within you shines with the wisdom of ancestral kings and queens. I claim their legacy and invite their prosperity to manifest fully in my life. You are the sovereign of this luminous kingdom, radiant with divine authority. From this sacred seat, I attract opportunities, resources, and blessings beyond measure. The flames of Manipura purify all doubts and open the gateway to infinite supply. I release resistance and welcome the flow of wealth with open arms and grateful heart. The golden light within you magnetizes abundance from all directions of the universe. I am a beacon for financial miracles, drawing them near with unwavering faith. Your inner jewels pulse with the energy of sacred manifestation and divine timing. I align my thoughts, feelings, and actions to the vibration of prosperity and success. You breathe life into the city of jewels, a sanctuary of radiant power and provision. I call forth divine income streams that nourish my life and the lives of others. The solar plexus chakra is your throne of personal power and creative force. I stand boldly in my worthiness and claim my birthright of abundance now. Within this golden city, your word is law, and your vision is destiny. I speak the language of wealth and watch as the universe orchestrates my success. The jewels within your core hold the secrets of infinite prosperity. I unlock these sacred treasures and let their blessings flow freely through me. You are the light, the jewel, and the sovereign of your financial realm. I welcome all blessings of wealth, prosperity, and abundance as my divine inheritance. You awaken in the city of jewels, where golden fires of will and power illuminate your path. From this radiant throne within, I summon divine wealth to flow effortless into my life. Your solar plexus glows like a sacred citadel, guarded by courage and clarity. I call forth financial blessings that align with my soul's highest purpose and serve all in grace. The jewels within you pulse with ancestral wisdom and cosmic abundance. I invoke the legacy of prosperity carried by those who walked before me, now flowing through me. You breathe deeply into the golden heart of your being, igniting abundance's eternal flame. May the riches of the universe find their way to me, timed perfectly for my growth and service. Within this city of light, your will shapes reality as surely as the sun commands the day. I decree prosperity as my birthright and welcome it with open hands and open heart. You are sovereign in this luminous realm, crowned by the fire of sacred self-worth. I summon resources, opportunities, and favor in divine alignment with my purpose. The jewels of courage, wisdom, and strength shine brightly in your solar center. Let these sacred gems attract all forms of wealth and abundance into my life. You stand in the temple of your own radiance, wherein a fire transforms desire into reality. I ignite the sacred flame of manifestation and welcome blessings beyond measure. The city of jewels within you is a beacon to all sources of divine provision. I draw to me financial streams that flow in harmony with the light I carry. Your breath is the command that stirs the jewels of fortune in their eternal dance. With each inhale, I receive abundance, with each exhale, I release all limitation. The golden light of your solar plexus chakra is a portal to infinite supply. I open this gateway fully and welcome riches of all kinds to enter my life. You are the keeper of the sacred treasury, where worth and wealth merge as one. I claim my divine inheritance and accept the blessings that flow to me now. In the city of jewels, your voice is a sacred chant that calls forth abundance. I speak prosperity into existence and watch as the universe answers my call. The flames within your core burn steady and strong, illuminating your path with power. I align my energy with the frequency of wealth and magnetize financial blessings. You rise as the sovereign light of this inner city, radiant and unstoppable. From the city of jewels, I call forth a river of abundance that nourishes my soul and life. You stand within the city of jewels, where the golden fires of your will burn bright and clear. From this sacred flame, I summon divine abundance to flow freely into my life. Your solar plexus glows like a radiant citadel, adorned with jewels of courage, clarity, and power. I call forth financial blessings that align perfectly with my highest purpose and truth. The jewels within you pulse with ancient wisdom and celestial light. I invoke the sacred wealth of the cosmos to manifest through me now. You breathe deeply into your inner treasury, igniting the fire of limitless provision. May the riches of the universe come to me in divine timing and perfect measure. In the city of jewels, your will shapes reality and your desire calls forth prosperity. I decree that all sources of wealth converge upon me in harmony with my soul's mission. You are sovereign in this luminous realm, crowned by the light of self-worth and divine power. I welcome financial opportunities, support, and abundance with open arms and open heart. The jewels of strength, wisdom, and passion light your inner kingdom. Let these sacred gems attract sacred wealth to nourish and uplift my life. You stand in the temple of your solar fire, where manifestation is born from intention. I ignite the sacred flame of prosperity and receive blessings beyond all limitation. The city of jewels within you shines as a beacon to the universe's endless bounty. I draw to me financial miracles that honor and expand my divine path. Your breath is a sacred chant, awakening the jewels of fortune in their eternal dance. With each inhale, I receive abundance, with each exhale, I release all resistance. The golden light of your solar plexus chakra opens the gateway to infinite supply. I open this sacred portal and welcome the flow of wealth into every area of my life. You are the keeper of the divine treasury, where worth and riches merge as one. I claim my sacred inheritance and accept the blessings that flow to me now. In the city of jewels, your voice is a powerful decree of financial blessing. I speak prosperity into being and witness the universe manifest my intentions. The radiant flames within your core burn steady and strong, lighting your path with power. I align my energy with the frequency of abundance and magnetize financial blessings. You rise as the sovereign light of the city of jewels, radiant and unstoppable. From this inner sanctuary, I call forth a river of wealth that sustains and empowers me. You sit upon the golden throne within the city of jewels, your inner sun blazing like 1,000 sovereign stars. From this radiant seat of power, you summon prosperity from the vaults of heaven, and it descends to meet your worth. Beneath your ribs, the treasury of ages glows, lined with the ancient gems of empires past. You call forth wealth as pharaohs did, not from greed, but from divine right, to build, uplift, and restore. In this sacred citadel of light, your will is law, your word is decree. You invoke the golden abundance of the cosmos, and it shapes itself around your command. You walk through streets paved with topaz intention and sapphire certainty, your aura ablaze with solar clarity. From the royal city within, you speak your need, and divine resources flood to you in reverence. The fire in your belly is no ordinary flame, it is the same celestial furnace that birthed stars and kings. You breathe into it, and from its blaze, gold rains like prophecy fulfilled. This is the city of jewels where you are both ruler and priest, and the altar is your solar plexus. You whisper into the temple fire, and the universe answers in diamonds, in offers, in overflowing cups. Here, the jewels are not mere stones, but living vibrations of confidence, clarity, and command. You invoke these frequencies and they shape matter into mansions, contracts, and sudden breakthroughs. You remember now, emperors and mystics alike bowed before this power within you. You awaken it, and the realms beyond realms open their storehouses in praise. The city of jewels glows through you like the dawn of creation, unshaken, divine, alive. You invoke wealth that sings to your soul's tone, and it arrives clothed in light. Every jewel within pulses with a name, dignity, purpose, radiance, wealth. You call their names, and they echo across timelines, returning with gifts and gold. In the quiet center of this city, the golden lion of your will stirs. You speak not as a beggar, but as the sun itself, and financial blessings rise in obedience. From Babylon to Kemet, this jewel city was known to seers and sages. You reclaim its fire, and call upon ancient abundance sealed in forgotten scrolls. You breathe into the citadel of power beneath your heart, where no fear survives. You summon wealth not to hoard, but to heal, to serve, to expand your light into the world. Above your solar altar, constellations align, and angels gather at the gate. You invite divine overflow, and it arrives as rain in the desert, as gold in the dust. You are the jewel within the city of jewels, glowing with the sun's own memory. You invoke a fortune that matches your light, and receive it without hesitation. You stand at the gates of the city of jewels, and the citadel of golden light recognizes your soul. As you place your hand upon your solar center, the gates open, and treasures of divine provision rise to meet you. Within you, the sun has always dwelled, cloaked in citrines, topaz, and ancient amber. You invoke the light of sacred wealth, and it courses through your veins like golden rivers returning to the sea. The kings of old bowed to this inner throne, and now it is you who sits upon it. You speak with sovereign will, and the elements respond. Prosperity bows before your command. In the center of your being, ancient jewels whisper secrets of empires, alchemy, and abundance. You breathe into this treasury of spirit, and financial blessings crystallize into form around you. The celestial fire of the solar plexus is your inheritance, the furnace of becoming. You call forth riches not from need, but from divine remembrance of who you truly are. Your hand upon the golden wheel within you is a seal, unlocking vaults in heaven and earth. With every breath, you summon the riches of eternity to pour into this moment. The city of jewels is your temple of manifestation, where word becomes wealth. You declare abundance here, and the cosmos reconfigures to obey your radiant decree. Each jewel in this sacred city carries a divine frequency, courage, clarity, command. You harmonize with them, and money, opportunity, and blessing are drawn to your vibration. Your solar light pierces illusion and ignites the pathways of fortune. You are a sun in human form, attracting resources as planets revolve around a star. From ancient Babylon to the Vedic sages, this jewel center was revered as the seat of divine will. You now awaken it within yourself, and call wealth into being with every pulse of intention. The fire in your solar plexus is the forge where visions become reality. You place your desire in the flame, and it emerges cloaked in gold and divine appointments. You remember now, you are not separate from abundance, you are its emissary. You call upon the treasury within, and the world mirrors back your command in overflowing measure. The city of jewels knows no fear, only sovereign expansion. You align with this light, and divine commerce begins to orbit around your truth. Through the jewels of this city, you access the blueprint of financial harmony. You speak as one who is already blessed, and the quantum field rushes to make it so. You are crowned not with gold, but with solar radiance born from lifetimes of mastery. You call forth wealth now, not as a seeker, but as a source, and the world bows to your light. Invocations from the city of jewels. You place your hand upon the city of jewels, and the sacred treasury of your being awakens. By this light within, I summon all forms of divine wealth to orbit my life in rightful harmony. You are the golden flame in the citadel of power, ancient as the sun and strong as destiny. Through this fire of will, I command gold, provision, and opportunity to walk my path. You enter the jeweled city within, a radiant empire where emeralds of courage and topaz of clarity form your crown. Here, I reign in financial sovereignty, and all blessings rise to greet me. You remember now that this is the seat of your divine inheritance. I speak abundance from the solar altar, and the universe aligns with my sacred decree. Within this city, every jewel hums with celestial wisdom and magnetism. As I align with their tones, wealth, fortune, and favor race toward me in rivers of gold. You breathe deeply, and the city of jewels responds with a sunburst of power. With this breath, I activate the spiral of prosperity encoded within my solar flame. Here in the center of your being, the alchemists of old built temples of gold not outside, but within. I awaken the inner sun and let its light call treasures from heaven and earth. You are the guardian of this city, the Sun Lord, the jewel bearer, the sovereign of vibration. I hold the frequency of wealth and am clothed in all that reflects my truth. This is the throne of your sacred will, where thought becomes form, and word becomes wealth. As I declare abundance from this radiant seat, financial miracles begin to move toward me. The city of jewels sings in tongues of light, calling forth ancient fortunes remembered in your cells. I awaken this memory now, and financial blessings are loosed into my world. You walk in the temple of this inner sun, and your steps echo with the rhythm of divine commerce. Every movement I make from this sacred power center multiplies in return. The jewels of this city are not just ornaments, they are alive with cosmic coding. I place my intent into their light, and the universe shapes itself around my desire. The city of jewels is the womb of manifestation, the engine of radiance. As I focus my energy here, wealth becomes inevitable, and grace flows without delay. You have inherited the treasury of solar civilizations, Lemuria, Kemet, Atlantis, now within your body. I reclaim these gifts, and abundance flows from unseen vaults into my open life. From this center of gold, you shine not to be seen, but to command. By this light, I draw every financial blessing, every opportunity, every open gate. I am the city of jewels in motion. You place your hand upon your solar center, the city of jewels, where ancient suns rise within you. From this jeweled throne of light, I call forth rivers of gold, treasures untold, and wealth aligned with divine timing. You feel the golden citadel within you spinning, radiant like the noonday sun over the temples of the bees. By this fire of inner royalty, I summon fortunes that match my sacred command. You walk the luminous halls of your inner palace, where citrines sing and topaz stones whisper your name. Let all currencies of heaven and earth kneel before the flame of my divine will. In the center of your being, the ancient city of jewels pulses with the memory of lost golden ages. I restore what was once mine, wealth, honor, and celestial provision return to me now. You stand at the sun gate of your soul, crowned in sapphire light and wrapped in solar flame. I decree abundance from this sacred gate, and the universe obeys. You are seated in the temple of Manipura, where solar winds carry your prayers to the treasury of stars. From the city within, I summon every blessing with divine precision and ease. As the golden chakra opens, you feel the blessings of kings, queens, mystics, and sages flowing through you. By this inner empire, I inherit kingdoms of wealth and sacred responsibility. You are the high priest of the solar realm, and your every word echoes through vaults of eternal light. Let gold and provision rise from the earth to meet my radiant decree. You hold the scepter of will in your being's center, forged in celestial fire. I wield it with clarity, and all financial rivers flow to me without resistance. The sun within you does not beg, it commands. From this throne of jewels, I declare, I am wealth, I am favor, I am divine prosperity. You sit in the jeweled pyramid of your soul, where the sun never sets and abundance never ceases. I awaken the golden codes of divine inheritance and call them into material form. Each jewel in your solar plexus gleams with frequencies of courage, clarity, and magnetism. Through their harmony, I attract riches that reflect my highest soul path. The sacred fires in your core remember ancient markets of abundance, temples of golden trade. I resurrect the economy of spirit and matter in my life now. You are the gatekeeper of your own kingdom, and its gates swing open to heaven's wealth. I command the prosperity of worlds to cross my threshold. In this city of jewels, where divine will becomes law, you are both temple and treasury. I open fully to receive the overflow of cosmic wealth. I am the light that attracts all provision. You enter the radiant palace within, the city of jewels, where golden suns rise in silence. From this sovereign seat of fire, I call forth divine wealth, magnetized by my command. In the jeweled halls of Manipura, you are draped in the garments of ancient kings and queens. I summon treasures known and unknown, for I stand where royalty breathes through me. Each jewel in your solar center spins like a miniature star, awakening the ancient vaults of abundance. By the turning of this celestial wheel within, riches flow into every corridor of my life. You press your palm to the solar gate, the golden portal of divine will. From this gate, I decree increase. The field hears me and rushes to fulfill my word. Your breath stokes the inner flame, the fire kept by high priests of the sun in temples now forgotten. From this inner altar, I ignite the path of prosperity that answers only to me. You are the golden city's guardian, protector of the sacred codes of abundance. I unlock what is mine, and treasures rain from celestial realms to earth. In your center lives a throne built from citrine, amber, and sunlight itself. Seated in this throne of command, I call forth wealth aligned with destiny. Beneath your ribs, a sun speaks the language of creation. I am the utterance of financial flourishing. I shine, and supply responds. You walk golden bridges between spirit and matter, rooted in your jeweled center. As above, so below. As within, so manifest. I am the bridge that riches cross. You remember lifetimes where empires rose from your decree and fell in your silence. I reclaim that command now. I call forth fortunes worthy of the sovereign I am. The city of jewels opens its gates to you each time you choose courage over fear. By this courage, I inherit the prosperity promised in the divine design. You breathe from the navel of the universe, where solar rivers converge into streams of gold. I draw from the center of centers. My breath is a magnet for divine provision. The ancestors who built temples of trade, gold, and wisdom now whisper through your core. By their remembrance in my belly of light, I receive the inheritance of the ages. You radiate like the sun enthroned above sacred pyramids. From this inner pyramid of jewels, I declare, wealth bows to my will, and so it is. You are no longer seeking the treasure, you are the temple that holds it. In this city of jewels, I awaken the treasury of heaven and receive its overflow now. You stand within the gates of Manipura, the golden city carved from ether and fire. I summon financial blessing from the jeweled vault of my own light. As I command, so it forms. From the citadel of will within your core, your voice becomes decree. Through the city of jewels, I awaken wealth beyond measure, aligned with divine purpose. Ancient suns spin within your center, each gem a power station of celestial inheritance. From the spinning mandala of light, I receive all gold written in my soul's name. You place your hand on the temple of your solar plexus, and the treasury opens. With this touch, I restore my authority. Riches flow like rivers from heaven's throne. Your breath becomes the golden wind that stirs the sacred vaults of abundance. By this breath, I call wealth home. The universe bends to the will of light within me. Inside your core rests a kingdom built from topaz, amber, and molten fire. I am sovereign in this kingdom. What I envision, manifests in gold and glory. You remember the celestial architects who named you heir of their treasures. By their covenant, I receive divine compensation for all that I am becoming. The jeweled city lights up as you speak your desire with certainty. From the city of jewels, I summon gold not just to spend, but to build, bless, and become. Every jewel in your core vibrates with ancient power, currency of the unseen realms. By the resonance of these gems, I magnetize every form of blessing designed for me. You walk the golden path of Manipura, where each step reveals another realm of provision. As I walk in trust, the jeweled doors of fortune swing open in my favor. Through the solar gates within you, kingdoms are formed and fortunes are summoned. I activate the power that speaks wealth into being. I am the voice of creation. Your center glows like a city at dawn, brilliant, invincible, overflowing with promise. From this radiance, I declare, I am blessed financially, eternally, effortless. The wisdom of the stars is embedded in every golden atom of your solar plexus. I call forth riches from heaven's archives, sealed with my soul's divine signature. The city of jewels is your throne, not a distant idea. It lives within your breath and body. From this throne, I summon abundance not borrowed, but born from my essence. The universe recognizes you not as a seeker, but a sovereign. In the name of light and lineage, I awaken the full treasury of heaven on earth, through me, in me, as me. In the golden chamber of your center, you awaken the treasury of the divine. From the city of jewels within me, I summon rivers of wealth encoded in my light. You breathe through the vault of inner suns, igniting the alchemy of abundance. With each breath from this jeweled city, I magnetize financial grace into form. As you place your hand over your solar temple, the codes of royal inheritance stir. I activate the ancient wealth written in the stones of my being. Beneath your ribs glows a kingdom of crystalline wisdom, radiant with divine provision. I open the gates of this inner empire, and call all fortune to rise and meet me. Within your solar palace lies the script of kings, queens, prophets, and priests. I invoke their memory now, and receive the golden harvest of their lineage. The fire of Manipura is the eternal sun of becoming, forging wealth from pure will. From this fire, I forge gold not only to possess, but to empower and to bless. You stand in the sanctum of your inner city, crowned in the light of sacred jewels. By my divine authority, I summon riches to fulfill my highest purpose. The city of jewels remembers all vows, all prayers, all visions yet fulfilled. I reclaim the promises encoded in my soul, and call them into material grace. In your navel throne sits the sovereign seal of manifestation. From this solar seal, I radiate a frequency that commands wealth and honors it. The light within you is not borrowed, it is born of stars older than the world. With this ancestral fire, I illuminate all paths to financial blessing. Your will is sacred, not separate from spirit, but the executor of divine design. I speak my desire into the jeweled city, and it echoes into reality. The city breathes with the wisdom of sun gods, sages, and celestial stewards. I inherit their breath, their brilliance, their bounty, through my center of light. Manipura is your temple of purpose and prosperity, a sunlit fortress of faith. I dwell in this radiant city and call forth its treasures for the good of all. In this golden domain, your self-image is sculpted in light, not lack. I see myself as abundance incarnate, and the universe mirrors my image. The city of jewels does not ask, you command from its throne with clarity and love. I now decree, all that supports my divine mission flows to me, through me, as me.